Yo, what's up everybody? We're back here in UFC 3 for yet another tutorial. We're going to be using the champ, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Hopefully I said that right. Pretty sure I did, but hey. Alright, so we're going to be jumping back into the practice mode for some basic free sparring. Now this is going to be a grappling tutorial. I'm going to try and show you guys, how to get the takedown, stay on top, block transitions, get up. All that good stuff. So the first thing I want to say is don't just shoot in for the takedown. Okay? See? They're going to see it coming every time. You have to set those takedowns up. So whether it's, throw a couple strikes and then shoot in. Another thing I like to do is I like to wait for them to maybe miss. Then if they miss their strike, then, maybe halfway through that strike, you shoot for that takedown. That would have been a good one there. I should have shot. So, and a lot of this is all going to depend on your guys' reaction time too. So, distance is good. As you can see there, I was way too far away for that shot. But it's all about set up the takedown. You can't just shoot right in there. Head movement works. Whatever you got to do to make them miss a strike. You got to catch them off guard. You can't just shoot. Boom. See, caught him off guard. Alright, so now that we're on the ground, the same thing in the submission tutorial that I mentioned. You don't want to just start spanning transitions. If you get somebody like Khabib's ground game is pretty overpowered. So depending on, who your opponent is using, it might be a very easy day for you. But it might be a long day for you if, your opponent's using Khabib and they really know how to use them. So, boom. So, now we're back down here. So, and the same thing with transitions. Maybe land a strike and then try to transition. Land a strike, try to posture up. But you want to mix it up. You don't want to just throw one strike and then move because your opponent's going to catch on to that. So, sometimes you might want to go one strike, move, two strikes, and then try and move. It's all different. These things are not foolproof. It's not going to work every single time. I'm just here to give you guys some tips to, try and make it better. Now, as far as blocking the transitions, now it's pretty basic. I'm sure some of you guys have gone through the tutorials in the game. To block the transition, you just need to hold the right trigger down and push the right stick in the direction that your opponent is moving. Again, all comes down to you, I guess. And how fast, your hand-eye coordination is and how fast you can catch them moving. So we got to wait for Connor to move here. See? I pushed the wrong button there. So it's going to take some time. You have to get used to, when the opponent moves, like, does this transition, which way to push the stick. Maybe hit him with there and then hit him with a transition. You just don't want to spam everything, really too much because it's not really going to get you anywhere if you just sit there and, just transition. If you're going up an opponent who really knows what they're doing, then that technique is definitely not going to work. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to Connor is going to posture up, hopefully, and try and rain down some punches because I want to show you guys the best way to get out of half guard. For me anyways. The technique that works best for me is when your opponent postures up. There we go. So what I'm going to do is hopefully right there, block a strike to the face, or I guess to the body works too, but I get most success if I block something to the upper body. And then boom. Because that block throws them off, and then you're going to hold the left bumper and push up on the right stick, and it's very effective. It's a very effective way to get up off of the ground. Now, as far as submission offense goes, there's really not a lot of technique or easy ways that I could help you guys, submit somebody because it's 100%. Sorry, I got a little focus there. It's 100% on you guys. Again, going back to your hand-eye coordination, how fast you guys can catch this stuff. When he's moving, you have to get in those rhythms of where he's moving. just like the submission tutorial that I had. You know, you don't go, you know, if he's just going, you know, right gate, bottom gate, right gate, bottom gate, back and forth, I'm going to catch on to that, and I'm going to be able to block that, you know, I'm going to be able to block that pretty easy, and I'm going to submit him. But if he's being very unpredictable and moving very quickly, it's going to be harder, you know, to pull that submission off. So just keep that in mind. And those are just some basics. I think what we're going to do now is I'm going to go try and find a ranked match. And we're going to jump in with Khabib and see how we do, you know, in a ranked match and get some real opponents instead of the AI. All right, so we found our ranked match. And we're going up against Bruce Lee. I was really hoping, you know, we were gonna get to do a Khabib versus Conor, but hey, it is what it is. This might work out because obviously Bruce Lee's a striker and he's gonna try and keep it on the feet. We're trying to keep it on the ground. So let's see if he wants to touch. All right. So main object of this is we're gonna try and take him down and see what we can do with some ground and pound. So now see, let's see if I just... There we go. That was good. See how we caught him mid? That could have worked out really bad for us too, though. So let's try and block some transitions. He's got a... Boom. Right there. And sometimes it's good to, you know, maybe just hold them in half guard, block a couple transitions, and really try and get their stamina down. Especially if you're trying to submit them. Which I don't try and do that often. So, shoot. So, see what we're going to do here. Boom. Like, I don't want to just start, you know, trying to transition around because, you know, you might get one or two off, but eventually they're going to block it. So, see, he tried to stand up there. Now, when they're trying to get up from full guard... I believe even from half guard, it works too. You want to push down, sometimes up on the stick instead of left or right. You use left or right, you're not going to block that specific transition. So we're just catching this guy. He's kind of spamming. See this guy, He's just trying to transition, and it's not gonna get him, you know, it's not gonna get him very far. So another thing, you know, if you're having trouble taking your opponent down, say he keeps blocking your takedowns, work the legs, work the body. Try and get that stamina down because those are key factors. See this? I don't think this guy is very experienced. He's throwing the same stuff over and over again. So he's just gonna sit here and wear himself out. Especially get somebody like this. Like you can let them do the work for you because that's all he's gonna do. See? Whoop. Yeah, he's just doing everything for us. Oh, and he quit. He don't want to play no more. So you know, people get frustrated. I get frustrated. You know, it's the ground game, grappling in UFC 3 can be very, very frustrating, especially if you're up against somebody that really knows what they're doing because there's really nothing you can do about it. I hope this tutorial really helped with you guys. Just some tips. I am not by any means, you know, a phenomenal player at this game, nor, you know, with the grappling. Just, you know, subscriber asked for this video, so I'm trying to make this video help you guys out the best I can. I hope some of these tips helped. Go into practice mode, try it out. It's just, you know, practice makes perfect. You know, the more you play, the more you try it, the better you guys are going to get. If you guys liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. Leave a thumbs down if you didn't, but let me know in the comment section down below why you liked it, why you didn't, what you guys would like to see in the future. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.